In the arid crucible of the 12th century Middle East, where empires clashed and faiths collided, one name echoed with both fear and reverence: Saladin. This is a glimpse into a day in the life of the Sultan, a tapestry woven with duty, devotion, and an unyielding will. From the fortress walls of Cairo, his gaze swept across the sprawling city, a vibrant mosaic of mud brick homes, bustling souks, and minarets piercing the sky. The air, still cool from the desert night, carried the distant murmurs of an awakening populace. Every sunrise brought new challenges, new decisions that would shape the fate of his people and the very course of history. But before the weight of his empire descended, a moment of solitude and reflection was his first communion with the day. The pre-dawn chill still clung to the air as Saladin began his day not with pronouncements, but with prayer. Kneeling on a simple rug, his devotion was a steadfast anchor in the tumultuous seas of his life. The silence of the early hours was broken only by his quiet supplications, a personal dialogue with the divine that fortified his spirit for the trials ahead. This private ritual was immutable, a testament to his profound faith. Following his prayers, a modest breakfast awaited him. Unlike the lavish feasts of some rulers, Saladin preferred simple fare, a reflection of his ascetic nature and humble upbringing. It was a moment of quiet nourishment before the day's demands. Soon, the chambers began to stir. Aides and trusted advisors, their faces etched with the concerns of state, started to gather. The weight of governance, momentarily set aside, now began to press upon him. His morning audience commenced with the reading of dispatches from various corners of his vast domain. Reports of skirmishes, diplomatic overtures, and logistical challenges were meticulously absorbed, each word painting a piece of the grand strategic puzzle. Maps, painstakingly drawn by cartographers, were unrolled and studied. The contours of the land, the placement of Crusader strongholds, the routes for armies, every detail was crucial in the constant dance of warfare and diplomacy. Before the day truly escalated, Saladin often took time to inspect his personal guard. Their discipline and readiness were paramount, a constant reminder of the vigilance required to protect his realm. The morning transitioned into the heart of his day, often dominated by strategic councils. Here, the minds of his most trusted generals and scholars converged, dissecting threats and forging plans. The air in the council chambers was thick with intense discussion, arguments, and counter-arguments. Saladin, ever the astute listener, weighed each contribution with careful deliberation, his presence commanding yet calm. Beyond military matters, the welfare of his people was always a primary concern. He would often receive petitions, listening to the grievances and requests of his subjects, ensuring justice was meted fairly. A critical report arrived, news of Crusader movements near a strategic fortress. The atmosphere in the room shifted, a palpable tension as the implications of the information were swiftly assessed. Immediate countermeasures were discussed, options weighed against potential risks. Saladin's ability to think clearly under pressure, to synthesize complex information, was legendary and critical at such moments. A swift decision was made, a testament to his decisive leadership. Orders were dispatched, riders sent galloping across the desert with urgent messages to distant garrisons. The afternoon might find him inspecting new constructions, perhaps a hospital, a mosque, or fortifications. His vision extended beyond immediate victories, encompassing the enduring strength and prosperity of his realm. His relentless dedication meant long hours, but he understood the importance of hands-on leadership, seeing the details, and inspiring those who served under him with his unwavering commitment. As dusk painted the sky in hues of orange and purple, the intensity of the day began to recede. Saladin would share his evening meal not in lavish isolation, but often with his close companions and scholars, fostering an atmosphere of camaraderie and intellectual exchange. Discussions would range from philosophy and poetry to the day's events, offering a different kind of counsel, a chance to process the burdens of leadership through intellectual discourse rather than military strategy. Later, in the quiet solitude of his private chambers, Saladin would often read or reflect. The flicker of an oil lamp danced across ancient texts, illuminating the wisdom of the past that guided his present. Even in rest, the mind of a leader rarely ceases its work. He would ponder the day's decisions, consider the path ahead, and seek solace in the quiet contemplation of his faith. A day in the life of Saladin was a ceaseless cycle of leadership, devotion, and strategic brilliance. He died in 1193, not on the battlefield, but peacefully in Damascus, leaving behind a legacy that transcended religious and cultural divides. His chivalry, his strategic genius, and his commitment to justice ensured his place as one of history's most revered figures, respected even by his adversaries. He unified the Muslim world against the Crusaders, but also showed mercy and honor. From the first light of dawn to the quiet of night, Saladin's days were a testament to the weight and glory of leadership. His name remains a beacon of strength, honor, and faith, echoing through the annals of time.